Hello. I got a really strange echo on my end. Let me just see if I can fix that. Whoa, it's picking up. Okay. Oh gosh. I've still got some kind of echo. I don't know what it is. I'm still having trouble with my sound. Boy, oh boy. Let me see. Well, I've got sound of some sort, and hopefully the echo won't come through at your end. Now, I'm just going to introduce myself. Anin Boujou, Catherine M. Thompson in Dishnikos, St. Thomas, Ontario in Dunjaba, and Megwa Burlington in Dinda. So we acknowledge that this event sits on the treaty territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and 6 nations of the Grand River, as well as the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe Nation, Haudenosaunee, and Wendat confederacies, who passed through or called this and still call this land their home. This territory is part of the Dish with One Spoon Treaty, an agreement between the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and allied nations to peaceably share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes. So folks, hey, Panner is here. Listen, I have new equipment, and unfortunately, it's not compatible. I don't have the right connector, or something is going on. And I'm getting this weird feedback. So Pan, if you don't mind, can you please, it says add to the broadcast. So I don't know what that means. There you are. Can you hear me without the echo? Because I'll just put up with it if I have to. She shared it in the group, that's fantastic. Okay, well, if you hear a really bad echo, Pam, please tell me, okay? So I have shared this to my YouTube channel and to my, my Facebook profile. Oh, good. I can hear you. Okay, that's great. Let me just get this tighter. Okay, so as some of you know, I haven't been singing or performing for like most of, well, all of 2023 except for one Play Music on the Porch. And this year I did Play Music on the Porch, which was silent. So I'm really glad you can hear me. But what's happened this time is, as I was focusing on getting myself ready, what's happened is that I don't have a compatibility between the sound system and my new telephone, and my old telephone is dead. Hey, Victor Tennant, that's nice to see you too. So as a result, I can't play my backing tracks through the sound system. I'm going to do something very old-fashioned and just hold it up to the microphone and hope that that works. So this is what was supposed to be up. This is some phlox from my garden. A little bit of color for this fall season, but it's not really fall because it's so hot here. Anyway, that was going to be the intro, and man, I'm so sorry. I really kind of out of it. Well, I thought what I'd start with is an a cappella song anyway, because this song, Little Boat Moon, and right now we're going to have a full moon, but this is like a sickle moon, right? I saw it hanging over a school that I'd been at for a meeting one time, and I just said, oh, look, it looks like a little boat moon. And this is how the song came, back in the 90s. But in about 2004, a group from Niagara called Sister Loon recorded it. I gave them permission to add things to it, so they turned it into their sort of their signature song. And yeah, so what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to do one other thing. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, so, but I've kept all the rights to the song and everything, and I've recorded it as a single, and it will be coming out later this fall. But I don't have the backing tracks and that kind of thing for it, so I'm just going to sing it a cappella. It's a kind of an old favorite. It's called Little Boat Moon. Let's go floating on our little boat moon, set the sail by its stars. It'll carry us away through the stars, oh so far, far away, oh so far, so far. It'll carry us away, oh so far. While we're sailing on our little boat moon, my fingers trailing through the blue, I'll be whispering as we go along, I love you, yes I do, oh I do, love you true. I'll be whispering, I love you, I do. My heart is dancing on the deck of the moon, while you're romancing me by crooning a tune. We're up in heaven, but it's over too soon. Sail away on our little boat moon, sail away on our little boat moon. The owl and the pussycat set to sea. If they can do it, why shouldn't we? The stars are watching us and waiting to see us sail away on our little boat moon, sail away on our little boat moon beneath the starlight, sail away on our little boat moon. Hey Victor, it's nice to see you. I finally sent the letter out to my emailing list with the links, but I just sent it a short time ago. I'm just going to turn the speakers down, see if that helps. Oh, I think, oh, I hope I didn't turn it off. I think that helped anyway. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm a singer-songwriter and poet from Burlington, Ontario. My husband passed away in early 23, and I'm just beginning to get back to my life now. So I was trying to think, like, when I did music from the porch, it was actually on my mother's birthday. She would have been 111 had she lived past 101 4 months and 9 days, which is pretty darn good. And it was also my father's birthday month, so I was able to, do songs that referred to them. But I thought, what on earth can I do for September? And as a matter of fact, I was in Australia last fall, and many times before that, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law lived down there. So I went down last fall, and when I was there the first time, I kind of was so taken with the difference in just the animals and the vegetation and all the blue-green that's everywhere. And I wrote a song, which is kind of the story of my brother-in-law's trip to Australia, and he's stayed there since 1965. So it's called Stay Down Here With You. Let me just see if I can find the, I was hoping I could do this with backing tracks, just holding it up to the microphone since I can't connect it. But let me just see if I can manage that. Da, 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 da. So, you know what? I'm just going to do them a cappella because it's too much of a fuss to go looking for the, to go looking for the backing tracks and so forth. I just didn't have a chance, and when I was trying to hook everything up and it wasn't connecting, and I just didn't get a chance to find them. At any rate, this is a song, this is a story song, okay? It's called Stay Down Here With You. I come from icy winters after years of stormy weather to see if warm Australia is a land to call my own. On through days of golden wattle and nights like darkened crystal, we will always be together, we will never be alone. So let me soar the skies above the red hills. You know what, I'm going to start over again because I missed a very important part of this song. I jumped to the second verse. I come from icy winters after years of stormy weather to see if warm Australia is a land to call my own. And the moment that I saw you, I had to be here with you. You filled my life with sunshine, you gave my heart a home. And my heart soars the skies above the red hills of Australia, sweeps the tops of gum trees reaching high into the blue. And I will leave all that is old and has the comfort of familiar to sail across the seas, to stay down here with you. And we will drift across the green fields, hand in hand forever, searching through the dream time for a place to call our own. On through days of golden wattle, and nights like darkened crystal, we will always be together, you will never be alone. And I will soar the skies above the red hills of Australia, sweep the tops of gum trees reaching high into the blue. And I will leave all that is old and has the comfort of familiar. I will sail across the sea and stay down here with you. I will sail across the sea and I will stay down here with you. So that is the story of my brother-in-law's emigrating to Australia and shortly after finding the woman that was going to spend her life with him. And they are still together, and I visited them last fall. So, oh, Victor, that's very nice of you. Very nice. It's kind of maddening with all this echo and everything. I just wonder, I keep thinking there's something I could do, but I'm going to have to get my producer over here to set things up for me again, because I'm doing something wrong, and I also have to go to the Genius store and buy the proper connector for my 15 Pro phone. Hi everyone. I didn't get to watch the first half hour, unfortunately, but I will try to watch as much as I can of the others. So it's already 1:45, goodness sakes. Well, I'm not going to sing my April-October song until October, and which is my song of the seasons. But since we're a cappella, I thought what I'd do is repeat a song that I did from the porch in August. I have to get a drink of water first. So Mom passed away in 2015. And about 6 months later, this song came to me while I was doing Song Studio in July. She passed away in January. And I was walking to the Starbucks store to get some lunch and bring it back to the studio where we were doing our song studio, which is a songwriting intensive. It's about a week long. And as I walked there and back again, this song just came into my head. And I've always sung it a cappella. I often send the lyrics to friends, people that have lost a parent, because the lyrics kind of read like a poem. And this year, I did go back to Song Studio, and I got some wonderful suggestions on how I could record it, do it a cappella, have a choral group behind, and also have some drone harmonies. So I'm looking forward to doing that, but probably now not until next spring. So this is called A Time for Dying, and it is an a cappella song. I don't play an instrument, so, you know. Anyway. Now is the time for dying. The gray tsunami is rolling in. Time for the old guard to fall out and the new guard to fall in. Now is the time for crying, to grieve those passed away, to cast their ashes to the wind and remember yesterday. Oh, now is the time for sighing, as the burden falls to us, as we become the elders to carry on the trust. This is a generation change, a time for long goodbyes. Have we learned enough to lead the ones who come behind? Oh, now is the time for dying, for crying and sighing alone, for parents and loved ones who move along and leave us on our own. So that's another thing to look forward to, which I'm hoping to, I have a wonderful producer. His name is Chris Burkett, and he's a fantastic singer-songwriter, and he also is a great producer. He was a sound technician at the time that his company said, you know, we're having a lot of trouble with this artist, and she really likes you. He's easy to like. He gets along with everyone, respects the artistry of the person. And so he produced Nothing Compares to You for Sinead O'Connor back in the 90s. And yeah. Oh, Laura. Goodness sakes, Laura, it's so great to see you. Oh my goodness, Laura was a former student of mine way back in when I was the director of an Academy for the Arts at Niagara District. And Anne, wonderful, wonderful. It is a beautiful song, I know. And yeah, I was so happy with those suggestions. So I've still got 10 minutes, and I'm going to do Only Lonely Me, which is a favorite. Let me just see if I can quickly get it up on here. I don't know if I can. Darn. Listen, guys, I really did get ready for this, but the technical stuff would not cooperate. At least I've got sound this time. What do I want to do? I want to go to the home page. All right, I'm going to do just, oh darn, that was it. That was it. This is what happens when you do a live. Yes, okay. So what I'm going to do is play the backing track to Only Lonely Me. I'm just going to hold it up to the mic so that you can hear it, hopefully. You don't want into this crazy world. There is nothing here to see. Only broken hearts and broken dreams. Only lonely, lonely me. You don't want into this empty life, an empty spot where life should be. Only broken hearts and broken dreams, only lonely, lonely me. You saw me on that cold, cold corner, a wild wind whipping through my hair. You never wanted me to see me in my deep and dark despair. You don't want this bitter crossroads. Branches break on barren trees. Only broken hearts and broken dreams. Only lonely, lonely me. This is a little soulful 60s shuffle. I should have left this up. You saw me on that cold, cold corner, a wild wind whipping through my hair. I never wanted you to see me in my deep and dark despair. You don't want into this empty house, ashes where the fire should be. Oh, now who's hide behind those fragile walls? Only lonely, lonely me. Only lonely, lonely me. Only lonely, only lonely, lonely me. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, that's lovely. So here we go. You know, it's going to be really interesting if all the time I spend getting back into things are like this. It's kind of crazy. Just let me see what else I had up. Oh, right. So here's the thing. We're coming up to 5 o'clock, and I'm just going to spend a little time to see if I've had anyone else pop in. But I'm amazed, Ann Dockstader and Laura Speck, that you managed to get in here. And Penny Biles, wow. Penny came to see my Music on the Porch Day little festival, little chorus concert that I did. And I found out at the very end when I put the comments up, finally I put the comments up. And I hadn't wanted to do it before because I was like, I got to just do this concert, right? And then when I put the comments up, they were like, can't hear you, turn up your volume, do you know you're silent? So I went into the what happens with Ecamm Live, which is what I'm broadcasting through, is that it records a video for you so that, you know, you can actually watch it back afterwards and find out all the places you stumbled and stuff. And it was silent. So I have a silent movie, but my friend Sue did a sound recording. In fact, Ecamm might have done that as well, because that may be something that they added this year. So anyway, I'm gonna go out with a shot of whiskey. I'd love to show you the video. However, that wasn't going to be a thing today. It didn't happen. So I'll do the same thing that I did the last time. I'll play the backing track. It's a fun song. It's kind of a roadhouse song, you know, and that will be my exit. Let me find it. A shot of whiskey right at the top. There we go. A shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. My friends are with me and we're feeling alright. The band is pumping out our favorite songs. The joint is jumping as we sing along. Another round, I won't put up a fight. A shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. Shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. Monday to Friday, it's a daily grind. Go to church on Sunday when we rest and pray. There goes a weekend before Saturday. Hey, the only time we can do it upright. A shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. Susie is dancing with Sammy. Davy is dancing with Dan. I'm on the loose with nothing to lose. I'm gonna get me a man. A shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. My friends are with me and we're feeling alright. The band is pumping out our favorite songs. The joint is jumping as we go along. Another round, I won't put up a fight. A shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. A bartender? I'd love a whiskey. Hello, Jack. A sippin' whiskey. I don't like it back. A perfect Jack Daniels Manhattan straight up. And that's what I call a loving cup. A shaker for beer or a beer chaser? A boiler maker? Bring that bottle over here and pour me a whiskey, a double whiskey, a shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. Pour me a whiskey, a double whiskey, a shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. Another round, I won't put up a fight. A shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. Susie is dancing with Sammy. Davy is dancing with Dan. I'm on the loose with nothing to lose. I'm gonna get me a man. Go, guys. It's Shari and Chris. He plays a bunch of different instruments. Pour me a whiskey, a double whiskey, a shot of whiskey on a Saturday night. That is so much fun to sing. And it's almost 5 o'clock, so I will be tuning out very shortly. In fact, Pan, if you want to get off to the next one, I'll just say goodbye now and leave it blank for a minute. This was so great, Catherine. Hope you return for another marathon. Yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky. I'll have to book later because I actually had to skip a chair yoga class in order to do it. One more? Oh my goodness. Well, what'll I sing? I just don't have any. Hold on a minute. I've got song files here. Song scene, sweeping a time of night. I want to. Okay, well, what I'll do is I will do. The reason I'm not doing many from my previous CDs. Whoops, go away. Stop. You. I'm done. Yeah, I'll tell you about it another time. But what I thought I would do is Swing Daddy. No. Yeah, Swing Daddy. Swing Daddy is from it's from an EP that has been taken out of distribution because the distributor closed, and so this is so weird. They don't have. God help me. You know what? I'm just going to sing it as it is, but I will put the picture up to go out on. I think that Swing Daddy has a picture. Yeah, there we go. That's my father back in there playing the bass. So this is the story of my family. Daddy was a bass man in a swing band. In those dirty 30 dark depression days, they played dance halls in Hamilton, Muskoka dance pavilions. He played that up right at the old Palais. His bass rode high up on the band car rooftop. And late one night the wind was blowing fierce. It blew his case into the ditch, smashed that fiddle all to bits, and Daddy waved goodbye to his career. The 30s taught Daddy's lot. Make good with what you got. You can do what you have to do to see it through. If you swing, Daddy, swing. Swing, daddy, swing. Thump that rhythm, dance all night and day. Swing, daddy, swing. Swing, daddy, swing. Play that bass and chase those blues away. Well, daddy took the reins up on a bread truck, delivered to the store that mama ran. She'd been out dancing with her pals, heard him swing those big dance halls. He bought a book of matches and love began. Then daddy drove the railway locomotives all up and down the New York Central line, while mama cooked and mama sewed, and they built up a loving home, half a dozen children strong and fine. The 30s taught daddy's lot. Make good with what you got. You can do what you have to do to see it through. If you swing, daddy, swing. Swing, daddy, swing. Thump that rhythm, dance all night and day. Swing, daddy, swing. Swing, daddy, swing. Play that bass and chase those blues away. Well, in the end, he was a labor leader. When he was 62 at a railroad union do, they let him sit in for a set, and daddy hadn't lost it yet. He played that bass the way he used to do. Dum 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 dum. Now you've heard the story of our family, and every single word of it is true. Daddy was a bass man, playing in a swing band, and daddy, we're so glad mama swung with you. Hey, 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 swing, daddy, swing. Swing, mama, swing. Thump that rhythm, dance all night and day. Swing, daddy, swing. Swing, mama, swing. Play that bass and chase those blues away. Play that bass, chase those blues. Play that bass and chase those blues away. Swing, daddy, swing, swing, daddy. Swing, daddy, swing, swing, daddy. Swing, daddy, swing, swing, daddy, swing. Swing, daddy, swing. Okay, guys, that's got to be it. Thank you so much for coming. It was lovely to share with you, and I'm hoping that my other friends will get a chance to see it later on. I just let them know a bit too late. So I'll go back here. Oops, that's the phlox from my garden. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Pan. I will have the sound system all fixed by the time I do this again. But thank you so much. Bye, Laura. Bye, Penny. Bye, Ann. Bye, Victor. Is it Victor? Yes. Oh, and Heather. My gosh. Hello, you're here too. That's fantastic. And B. Jane T. Jane from Australia, who just visited me a few weekends ago. Lois Buckler. Fantastic. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Lois. Yeah, so now we've got some people on here. Well, you'll be able to watch the whole half hour. Interesting half hour, because I couldn't get the sound system to connect again. And Victor, hey, it's nice to meet you. I gotta go now. Bye-bye.